You could also refinance your loan. You may be paying the car off until you're 60 years old, but you can refinance for a lower interest rate, lower car payments, and that way it... Welcome back to another episode of FIYAH Side Chat. It's your girl, Lily Like the Flower, aka FIYAH on all social media platforms. And today, I am going to be sharing my lessons learned based on the last few videos I just dropped about buying my dream car, losing my dream car, and then getting my dream car back all over again. Yes, it has been a wild ride, to say the least, and go back and watch all those videos because they're very insightful, it was a cute little walk down memory lane or drive down memory lane, and I learned a lot. And I want to share with you those tips right now. Let's get into it. No hesitation. Let's go. Boom. First of all, don't buy an $85,000 car before you buy a house. E40 said it best. E40 in Rapper's Ball said it best. Do not buy an $85,000 car before you buy a house. Honestly, I wish I had heard that song before I went into that dealership because I probably would have shifted my mindset a little bit differently, but also I was a 21-year-old kid with big dreams and a car ready to get purchased. So it is what it is. I did what I did. And now I'm trying to help anyone out there that to not get into that situation. Do your budget. Be real and be honest with your money, because my car payment was, with insurance and gas, I was forking out at least $1,000 a month on my car alone, not including additional repairs. I was spending at least $1,000 minimum on my car a month. And you want to ask yourself, like, okay, if this car's engine blew out today, could I afford it? Could I still afford to make the payments, get it repaired, and maintain the lifestyle that I'm living today? Will I be able to travel? Can I travel and not let that money I spend on traveling set me back in payments? These are questions that need to be answered. We have to be honest about our budget and about our income. And at the time, I was just thinking, this is my only income. I didn't know about side hustles. I didn't know that I could make income anywhere else. So I could have been YouTubing this back then. Who knows where I would have been today on YouTube. So basically, if you do plan on buying a car that expensive and having a car payment that expensive, which is fine, everybody got choices, just make sure you can afford it. The good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I was filling up that tank weekly. My insurance was over $200 and my car payment was well over $600 as well. So you do the math. And if your check is, I don't know, $3,000 a month, is that really a good decision for you to be making? Because don't you have to pay for rent, groceries, clothes, bottle service, trips out of the country? I don't know, all of that. So just think about those things, because I was not thinking about any of that stuff at the time, and it got me into deep, So there's that. Come to the dealership prepared, meaning have your money in hand. Get your pre-approval from the bank or your lender, whoever it is. Have the loan already secured. Have the money in your bank account ready to spend. Do not leave your money in the hands of the dealer, because if you leave it up to them to get the loan, you will be screwed. Point blank, period. So secure the bag before you walk into that dealership, so then you can have leverage over them and not them over you. Or just pay all cash. Get you a car that you can afford to just pay for all in cash or in full, or lease it. You know what I mean? Lease a car, pay for the depreciation of the car for like the next 3 years, and then trade it in. Get a new car. That's how people work the system. Sorry, not sorry. And lastly, I would have just educated myself a little bit more on money and tried to be a little bit more patient and not so eager to buy the car, or at least buy that car outright brand new. Me today, my focus is a house. I'm approaching my 40s, and I feel like that purchase did teach me a lot, and it showed me about how not to spend my money and how to spend my money, especially when you get into situations when your debt is out of control. And that was my other goal, was I wanted to be debt free by the age of 30, and I achieved that. And I'll elaborate that more in other videos to come, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. But in terms of my car and that lesson and all of those lessons, it's just everything I just told you guys in this video. If a car ends up being too much for you, don't let shame or your ego keep you from being honest with yourself with affording it. If you have to relinquish it back to the bank and say, yo, I gotta take this hit, my credit's gonna be messed up, but I cannot afford this car anymore, so please repossess it, then do that. Just do it. That way it provides some ease into your life that isn't so stressful or dreadful every payment. So just educate yourself on finances, you guys, like any way possible you can. You could follow the Budgetnista, Earn Your Leisure, Minority Mindset, just to name a few, on how to better invest your money starting today. I don't care how much debt you have. I don't care how much shame or embarrassment you are holding on to. Let it go and just start fresh today, you guys. It's possible. Get you a side hustle, work a night job, work a day job. Do what you got to do to get your money right and to get educated, because I cannot emphasize how important it is to properly spend your money, to know how to invest your money, to be patient with your money, and to continue to have fun and like do all the things that bring you joy, of course. But if on the other side of that joy is dread, then you may have to reconsider a lot of your choices that you're doing, and just be honest with your money. And I guarantee the changes you'll see will be instant and beneficial to your future self, and you will thank yourself day in and day out. It is way better on the other side of things, and I like it on this side. So I hope you guys can join me on this journey of financial minimalism, weight minimalism, because your girl's trying to lose some weight too, but just this journey of healing in general. That's what FIYAH is all about. Fearless individuality yields abundant healing, and that's the journey that I'm on. And I hope that I can help anyone out there that is in my situation, that was in my situation, or trying to avoid my situation of financial instability, debt recovery. Eventually we got to that point, but let's do better for ourselves each and every day. Let's do better for our future selves. You know what I'm saying? Generational wealth, generational love, generational healing. All right, guys, and that is another episode of FIYAH Side Chat. How are you healing? Let me know. And does this video resonate with you? Share it with a friend and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I appreciate your time. Life is a blessing. FIYAHlife.com.